Hello Capricorn, welcome to our timeless tarot nightcap. Okay, so well, at the end of the day, I'd like to invite you to have a short tarot nightcap with me. I hope that you're able to find some rest now. We need some rest also after a long day. Well, let us try to see what is our main energy. Okay, your main energy is, emotional contentment. We have here the Nine of Cups. No? The person here is very much relaxed. His relationships seems to be in order. No? All the cups are well organized and shining. So somehow the main energy here, it seems that you have your affairs well settled. You have are able to balance your relationships. Maybe you're able to balance your career relationships, also your family relationships, and also your love life. So things seems to be okay with you right now, Capricorn, when it comes to relationship. Okay, now let us try to see what are the tarot cards for you tonight. Okay. Yeah, okay. So your relationship is okay, but something is keeping you awake at night. Something is causing you anxiety. Yes, there is. Okay, so there is something that in your relationship that doesn't satisfy you. Uh, maybe you are able to maintain it well, but there is something that does not satisfy you. Something. Okay. Maybe you are becoming wiser right now and you're starting to realize that there is something in your relationship that does not satisfy you and it gives you anxiety at night. But you are maybe this main energy can also be what is needed right now. Yeah, okay. So what is needed right now is to give attention to your relationship and put them into order. So maybe that is the main end, because the main energy is, when you look at the main energy, it's everything is okay in the relationship. You are able to handle them all well. Now, it can be that this is the main goal, because right now what we see in the cards is that something is giving you anxiety. It is something related to a relationship. Okay, actually there are three cups. It can be three relationships. Is this a... Why do I have this feeling that there's a third party or something? That, yeah, for some of you there could be a third party. You might be in a third party relationship. And it's as if the universe is giving you a solution right now so that you can settle this one, because this one is causing you anxiety right now. It gives you sleepless nights. No? It has to do with the relationship that no longer satisfy you. Now, the universe is giving you a gift. No? Maybe this one is enlightenment because it is related to the mind. No? And maybe the message is for you to get your affairs in order. Okay. Well, somehow the story unfolds slowly. And I think getting your affairs in order is to walk away from relationships that are no longer healthy. Relationships that you need to work on. Now, walking away from a bad relationship need not have to be, completely cutting off ties. No? You can still maintain friendship, but you need to put some boundaries already. No? But sometimes the best way to get to have a more mature relationship with another person is sometimes there's a need for you to walk away. You know how it is, for example, if you are in a relationship wherein you're already like in a washing machine, and the only way that you can free yourself from the situation is to walk out of the washing machine. And because the more you try to fix a situation, the worse it gets, no? And so you need to walk away and allow the universe to fix everything. So somehow I feel you need to walk away for now, no? Maybe later on you might still become friends, but for now you need to walk away. Okay. Because sooner or later in the future, you will have to forgive also the person if the person has caused you pain. Or the person will have to forgive you if the person has to go on. So maybe the best thing that you can do in the future is to be friends. But for now, you need to walk away if it is a very toxic situation. Especially if your situation is, no matter how you try to save it, it gets worse and worse and worse. And maybe that's the reason why it's giving you sleepless nights. No? So there is here a relationship that you need to attend to. That's why maybe the main energy is somebody whose relationship is in order. You need to attend to this one. If you need to walk away, then maybe you really need to walk away. You really have here the Eight of Cups. No? The Eight of Cups is a person who is somehow walking away from a relationship. So somehow from the cards, so just looking at the cards, it says here, somehow what we can see is something is keeping you sleepless night, giving you sleepless nights because of anxieties, and there is a relationship that no longer satisfies you. The universe is giving you something new, like a new inspiration, a new insight, no, a new realization. And maybe you're realizing that this relationship is no longer healthy for you and maybe for the other person also. And you need to walk away. You need to save yourself. Okay. And when you save yourself, you will be saving the other person, I think also, because you're both in a terrible, what I could see is a washing machine. No? And you need to get out of that situation. Okay. See, it's time for you to lay down your burden. It's enough for you to have these sleepless nights. No, it's time for you to lay down your burden. Okay, Capricorn. Now, the Page of Coins is somebody who is related to the career. There's a new inspiration that the universe is giving you, something related to the career. Maybe you should, free yourself first from the relationship and concentrate on your career. Work on your career first. And maybe if you walk away and you lay down all these burdens that is causing you and you concentrate on your career for now, you will be able to move forward. We have here the Chariot. Okay, so we have here the Ten of Wands, the Page of Coins, the Chariot, and finally we have here the Nine of Pentacles. So if you do that, you will have a more peaceful life. Because from here, you could attain this one. From the Nine of Swords, you can go to the Nine of Cups. You see the big contrast. In the Nine of Swords, there is darkness. There are swords causing you pain. In the Nine of Pentacles, there's abundance. There is peace. You are at peace. You see here, you are wearing very comfortable clothes and you are becoming more intuitive. I think you will mature here in your inner life and you will attain this one in the near future. If you will just have the humility to accept that this relationship is no longer healthy for you and you need to walk away from it. You need to lay down the burden and maybe start building new things. No, start working on yourself, start working on your career. Concentrate on other things that will help you regain your self-esteem, and you will be able to move forward. And as you move forward, you will find the peace that you long for right now. Peace and abundance, and also maturity. You see here, you see how the cards are playing. At the end, we have here Judgment. Near the end, we have here the Judgment. You will be set free. You will have this peace, and then you will be set free from your tomb. It's like you are in a tomb. It's very dark. Within the tomb, it's very dark. So you are in a situation that is no longer healthy for you. You need to walk away from it. You need to lay down the burdens. Work on yourself. Move forward. Attain the peace again. And set yourself free. And finally, here we have the Queen of Swords. No? In the end, whatever experience you've had here, you need to develop that boundary. No? The Queen of Swords is somebody who is gentle, loving, but at the same time she has good boundaries. No, you don't play tricks with this person. She'll cut you with a sword. Okay, so yeah. So once you attain these things, you also have these good boundaries. No, once you attain the peace, once you attain the freedom, once you attain the stability again in your life, you need to have that boundary in order to protect what you have already gained. No, you remain gentle like the Queen of Swords, but you also have good boundaries. She's able to say no. Okay. So this is what I can see for you right now, Capricorn. I think you really need to reassess your life. And this is, I think, the main energy that we have here is your goal. Because right now you are in a situation that is not healthy for you anymore, and you need to walk away. If you do not walk away, you will remain in this situation wherein you will have sleepless nights, you will not be contented. No, it's time for you. I think this inspiration is that gift that the universe is giving for you to cut. The sword can cut. So it's like cutting already this vicious cycle that you are in. You need to cut it with the help of the universe and walk away. Actually, it's also like a ribbon cutting. You see, there's a ribbon on the sword. It's like ribbon cutting. When you start a ribbon cut, when you do ribbon cutting, it is like you are inaugurating a new chapter in your life. And the new chapter in your life begins when you walk away. You will be laying down the burdens. You will start to work on your life again. And it will lead to this point where you will be a mature person that you will not need other people to fill up your cup. It will be like this one, the Knight of Pentacles, where it is the universe who is your source of happiness. And for you, you are happy whether you have a relationship or not, because your source of happiness will be the divine. And when people come to your life, you just celebrate life with them. They can come and go, and you will still be happy. Okay, so this is what I can see for you right now for your reading, Capricorn. It's quite interesting. For me, it's a positive thing. I mean, because it's going away from a non-healthy relationship. Okay, going to a relationship with your inner self, relationship with the divine. Now, it's you see here, you're happily alone, you're happily single, and I think that is the best way. No, the best setup for us to go into a relationship is when you are happy, whether you are single or committed to somebody. You are happily alone. Okay, you know that the source of happiness is within you. So Capricorn, this I feel is a beautiful reading right now. The cards are very beautiful. Jumping. Andromedan energy, adventure. Say yes to change. Say yes to change. Allow this new gift from the universe to unfold. Free yourself from the vicious cycle. Say yes to change. You see this person is jumping into the pool of eternity. Jump into the mystery of life. Say yes to change. Okay. Inner Earth. Okay. You'll survive these new solutions and beginnings. You will survive this. Go and start new solutions and new beginnings. So open up your door to the world. Go away for a while. No, walking away because you need to save yourself. You need to nurture yourself. You need to heal yourself. So you'll survive this situation. Walk away. You know, sometimes the reason that keeps us in a non-healthy relationship is because we feel that if we go away from that relationship, our world will crumble and there is no more hope in our life. It's not true, because the source of happiness is not that person. It is your relationship with the divine. The source of happiness is with you, and you need to regain that again. That kind of shift we're in, because at this time, if you are in this vicious cycle, you are trying to get that happiness from the other person. If that person doesn't give you, you are in despair. It's because you want the person to fill up your cup, which it's not true. Your cup will overflow if you have a good relationship with the divine. And it's when you reach out to a relationship, it is because you want to share the joy that you have, and they share also their joy with you. But whether they come and go, it shouldn't affect you. Okay, so yeah, don't be afraid. You will survive this. New solutions will come, and I think the solution is already there. And face these new beginnings. Okay, so this is what we can see for you right now, Capricorn. I hope it resonates with you, and for those of you who are in a vicious cycle when it comes to relationship, no, attain for this main energy, which is to attain a more comfortable life where your relationships are in order, and that you are not fearful, you do not have sleepless nights, and you do not have discontented, and you are not carrying any burdens. Thank you for the likes and comments you give to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. If you feel these cards will, this reading can help somebody, don't hesitate to share it with them. I look forward to seeing you again in our next videos. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.